Hey guys, it's me. So I just back to my other episode. I don't know what number it is, to be honest. You're just gonna have to hear it. I'm sorry. But I asked a question about what is most important to you. What really matters, right? What really matters? If your answer isn't safety, feeling safe with somebody that loves you, you're on the wrong path. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I have dated men who have been worth... Sorry, I'm trying to plug in my cell phone. I'm having a little bit of difficulties here. In case you heard that sound. I have dated men who had it all. I mean, all. I dated a man in the States. I'm not saying any names. I'm not saying where, because I didn't get his permission. And that's respect. Remember, I talked about that in one of my episodes. But anyway, about what really matters to you. When you feel safe with someone that thoroughly loves you for your quirks, ups, downs, whatever you're going through, they're going to understand you. Because they know you. They've gotten to know you at a slow pace. Trust me, to really get to know someone is by traveling, doing different things, getting to know each other slowly. Fuck the sex. I get it. It's important. I get it, man. But that will be magical once you've mastered each other. Because when you thoroughly love each other, you're never going to hurt each other. And you know that about each other. You can feel it. And when you feel that, it's a fucking amazing... I can't explain it. You have to experience it. If your answer wasn't safety, you're on the wrong track. You're on the wrong path. Okay? Stop dating the guys where you don't feel safe, where you're not happy, where you're fighting all the time, where he's demeaning you or she's demeaning him. Why would you put yourself through that? Here we go again. Self-love. I've talked about that numerous times in the first few episodes. I always seem to talk about that because it's important. But when you honestly find somebody that loves you unconditionally and you feel safe with that person, you will get blessing upon blessing upon blessing from the universe, showing you that you're on the wrong... Showing you that you're on the right path. When you get the blessings and life seems easy and you're living in peace and you're happy and you're safe, what more can you ask for? Think about that. When you keep getting blessing after blessing from the universe and you're happy and great things are happening all the time for you, where do you think that comes from? That's the universe showing you, guess what? You're on the right path. I'm going to keep blessing you because I know you're going to put the effort in, you're going to work at it, and you're going to be successful. I'm going to help you become successful. Because they'll keep blessing you. The universe will keep blessing you over and over and over again. And you just keep living life, which is what the universe wants us to do. Live our lives every day. Be kind to one another, okay? Stop with the fucking fighting. Stop with the judging. Let's just all grow up, okay? Let's just all grow up and fucking treat people with respect and be nice, not to be fake. Don't give it if you don't feel it. You gotta feel it. And that person will feel it. And when that one person gets a genuine compliment, that's gonna boost their I was going to say their ego, but there's a good ego and there's a bad ego. When it feeds that ego and gives them a boost of confidence and what have you, they're going to want to do better. They're going to want to, it lifts them up. It lifts the person up. Okay, so I'm sorry. I started with something and I'm trying to continue from the last episode, but this is the other continuation from the episode. So I was traveling recently, hence why I haven't been online. My aunt had passed away and didn't realize there was a bunch of drama going on in the family to narrow it down. And I returned home yesterday and realized the extent of the drama that was going on within the family dynamic. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, at first I was in shock. And I thought, okay, well, whatever. So I'm still digesting things, but there's business that needs to be done because every family has drama, okay? I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the fucking prince of whomever or what. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, okay? Every family has drama. I do not give a rat's ass who the fuck you are. Every family has drama, okay? And once you realize that, like really realize it and try to deal with it, that'd be a glorious moment. You don't deal with it, well, whatever. You want to live in that shit? Fuck, go for it. I want to be close to my family. We have one life to live. I want the people close to me that I can trust the most. Who can you trust more than family? I mean, think about that. I have a great man. He is all man. He's there for me. I know he's there for me, and I'm truly grateful to him for that. I know he'll never hurt me, physically, mentally, verbally, emotionally. I know he won't do that. So I know I'm safe. I can thoroughly be myself, and trust me, we all change. I am not the same person I was even 3 fucking years ago. The universe came in and kicked my fucking ass to teach me a different lesson. And a lesson was learned. It took 3 years for me to really get over that lesson. And it took me longer to forgive myself. Because you can go ahead and try to forgive someone. That's fine and all dandy. But you have to try to move on still by forgiving yourself. And if you don't forgive yourself, good luck. Good fucking luck. So now with this family drama, I've realized that, okay, apparently there's a property that my mother had invested in and her brother, yada yada, all the kids in the family, and there's one brother who likes to keep everything to his daughter. And we are thinking, that's not right? We're not going after the money. It's not the money. Never chase the money. Chase your passion. That's a different story for another day. But, so, being in this city where I had learned this before coming home yesterday, I'm like, this is the opportune time to do this. We're all here in his presence, but his wife seems to be glued to his ass. You know, one of those. Let me control everything, right? She's the manipulator. She's toxic as fuck. For any man that won't leave his woman alone to be able to hang out with family, we're talking fucking La Familia, man. Family should mean everything to you, okay? So, needless to say, it never happened, okay? We didn't go after what was rightfully ours. When it's rightfully yours, go for it. It's all in the delivery. Everything is all in the delivery. It's like being a salesperson, but you're talking to a family member. You know, you could sit there and say, okay, well, this death has now happened, so what do you think we should do with the house, for example? And see what the reaction is. Then you have to go from there. You can't plan something like that. You just can't. You don't know which way it's going to go, right? So we haven't gotten to that point yet, but it's coming. It is coming. And, you know, I'm the more somewhat logical, gentle type of delivery. However, my brother is the complete opposite. He will just walk in and start threatening your ass, and he will follow through. Believe you me. He is a man that is not afraid of, honestly, anything. He's strong. He lives by his word. And he will action what he says or feels in that moment. However, rightfully so. I'm not saying that's right, but on the other hand, you know, you got to look at both sides of the spectrum. He's right. You know what I mean? Whatever is rightfully yours, go for it. Because you know it's yours. Legally, every which way but loose. It's the principle. Right? If it's not rightfully yours, why would you just want to cause chaos, fight, you know, bring in all this negative energy into your life? Why? Why would you want to do that to yourself? Why do we fucking do things to ourselves that we do all the time? I mean, honestly, I've got to sit back and wonder, why? And I do all the time. I still haven't come up with an answer. And I'm well into my 50s, again, as you know. Because it's never enough. Like I said in one of my episodes, right? You want the fancy cars, the big houses, and blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? When you meet someone, when you know, first of all, when you love yourself, and you know your worth, and you've got boundaries, you're not going to let shit in your fucking life. That means you've reached emperor and empress status. You have no ego. You are not jealous of anyone. You are not envious of anyone. You thoroughly love yourself. You love your life. You live in peace, and you're getting blessed all the fucking time from the universe. Baby, if that's not knowing you're on the right path, woo, give your toque a wiggle. I'm telling you. So, now I have to fly back out there again in a week and deal with this issue and go after what is rightfully ours. Right? And if we don't get what is rightfully ours, there's ways of getting it because it is rightfully yours. You're not just going, I want that money. It's supposed to be your money. It's supposed to be your car, your house, your whatever. Right? If it's yours. Why do people fight other people for something that was not theirs? Man, I was married in the past. I had so many fucking properties up my ass, it was ridiculous. But I bought the first 8 on my own. And then I get married, and because I choose to get divorced from this individual, he gets half of my houses? What the fuck? Right? Talk about fair. What is rightfully yours? But when it's not yours, don't waste your fucking time. Don't be a bitch or an ass or fucking whatever the fuck people call people nowadays. I don't know. Okay? Why can't we just be kind to one another? Back to this again. Fuck. I don't know. There's a reason why I'm mentioning it. So, I think in the last episode I had asked, what do you really want? Or what the hell was it? Honestly, I just go on what I feel at the moment and just like, I don't plan to sit here and talk about certain things. It just happens when it happens. And I don't know, connecting to spirit, right? Hence why I jump around many times. Anyway, next weekend I'll be flying out again to go after what is rightfully mine. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Because it's rightfully mine. However, if I was going back next weekend to go after somebody else's shit, it's going to be a fucking mess. And at my age, well into my 50s, I live in such peace right now, man. Thank you, God. I'm telling you, I do. I do not welcome that shit back into my life. Not hell or high water. Period. And I mean that. Because when you're an empress and emperor status, with no ego, okay? None. Zip, zilch. No ego. You're just confident and you love yourself. You will attract the right people and the right woman or man in your life. I guarantee it. But until then, it's not going to happen. And then you're going to be like me, going well into my fucking 50s and going, Jesus, God, where is the right man for me? And I prayed for 3 fucking years, man. Well, actually 2. The first year I was on my own and was loving it. So 2 years was like, okay, this is what I want in a man. This is what I don't want in a man. Give me what I want in a man, please. I prayed and prayed and prayed, and I fucking got him. And I hope it doesn't go to his head when I tell him things like that. Because that's not going to be tolerable. Take a compliment, give a compliment. And that just reminds me, listen, for anybody fucking out there, this is way off subject, okay? But my brain just went here. For anybody that says, let's say Jack and Jill, okay? And Jack and Jill move in with one another as an example. And Jill's the one that's got the decorative eye, let's call it. Okay? So she's like, yes, this is going to be great. This looks good. And this is what I want. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Right? Then Jack, when they're out with friends, family, whomever, I don't care, Santa Claus. And if somebody goes over to your house and says, oh my God, those stools look awesome, for example. Jack will then say, fucking Jill found this shit on, or just as Jill just found this shit, because I don't want anybody to have the same thing. And I have a feeling that this one person would probably duplicate that or try to top it anyway, which I don't care about. They're sexy as fuck chairs, I'm telling you. Then you give a compliment when it's due. Right? Oh, my partner found this. Oh, my friend found this when we went shopping. Oh, my mom found this when we went shopping. Why is it so hard for people just to give compliments? Like look, I just don't understand. How hard is it for not to not take the, okay, no, I don't want to say it like that. I don't know. I just don't understand. Like, I wouldn't want to just say, oh yeah, they're great, and leave it at that. You know, give it where it's due. Like, let people be acknowledged for things. It makes them feel good. It makes you feel good. It doesn't matter who fucking found it. I get it. But doesn't it feel nice if your man or woman says, you know, oh yeah, she found it. He found it. It's like, no way. Yeah, it was great. And he paid for it or she paid for it. Like, who fucking cares? You know, like, who cares? But it's nice to get that acknowledgement, isn't it, you guys? Like, isn't it nice? No ego, though. But it's just, it just, to me, it just sounds so simple. Like, I don't know. Common sense. I don't know. Anyway, so I'll try to get as many episodes as I can. It was really nice to come back because I could really feel spirit again, which is great. You could tell when you're in toxic environments when you don't. Anyway, fight for what's rightfully yours. And if it's not, let it go. Let it go. Work at it. It's going to be hard, but let it go. It took me 3 fucking years to let shit go. You guys, that's a long road. It's not easily traveled. And if I can save you heartache and time, which is of the essence, we only have one life to live. Think about it. Why not just try it? Has everyone stopped watching TV or the news? I think I said it in one of my episodes that I dare you to not watch TV for like even just one day, but I think a week. It's going to be more difficult than you think because we don't realize how addicted we are to certain things. We don't. Sometimes we do, but we still do it instead of making a change. But anyway, that's for another day. Well, I have to go to bed now. It's getting late. I don't want to because I'm really feeling spirit a lot, but my man does get up very early in the morning and I want to be respectful. So, have a great night. Okay? Fight for what's yours. And if it's not, let it go. Be fair. Just be fair and be kind to people. And you'll see a big difference in the world. It's going to be a lovely place to live. It really will. Remember when you could walk down the street and look in people's eyes and say, hi, good morning? I did, way back in the day. Hasn't been like that for many years. Very strange. Like, why should it be like that? We all live in the same fucking world. Can't we just play fucking nice? I dare you to not watch the news for 1 week. Be completely oblivious to it. I know nothing that goes on. The only way I find out is through my man or through friends. Other than that, I know they're going to let me know if there's going to be war. Like, she's going to be one like, okay, let's get prepared, right? Like, so just live your life. Be fucking happy and watch your life change. I guarantee it. We're puppets, you guys. Think about the world. It's like the fucking Young and Restless. It's that we live in a soap opera. We live in a fucking soap opera. Who talked about the Ukrainian war? You haven't heard about that for a long time. Because it's something else, and it's always something and something. They're always putting the fear of us into us, I mean. Why? Why are we allowing them to do that? Just don't feed the fire. The more you watch the news, the more they're going to spit out shit. Just don't watch it. And watch your life evolve for the better. Anyway, have a great evening and have a fantastic day tomorrow. I love you.